It's the NFL on EA Sports, and it'll be Hendon Hooker. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Browns and the Rams, just ahead on EA Sports.
A December chill is in the air coming off of Lake Erie, but folks here bundled up, ready for football at Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
And sometimes when you're in the middle of a losing streak, being on the road is exactly what you want. You can only depend on each other. Let's see if they can use that as fuel in this ball game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
You talk about this Rams defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Looking to throw, Hooker. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Hooker's going to throw it. Flush to his right. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing. Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. Able to, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Here's Hooker. This will be caught inside the 10. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
60 Eagle.
Now Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Hooker wants to change the look.
Reload. Check out.
One more time with Hall. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw, it's Levis. It's caught on the right side, Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's Levis. Gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They'll throw it again with Levis. Pass complete there to Nacua. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Levis to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Levis sets up to throw here. And he is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And Levis going back to the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Levis looking to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
That escapes the set. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Will Levis, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their second possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. The Browns had 5 and 6 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Trying to throw again here. Hooker. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jamian Sherwood there to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. Levis. This is brought in by Brown. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Up the middle they go. It's Saunders. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Now Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Levis back to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Levis to throw once more. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. That's going to be caught by Judy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here's Hooker to throw it. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Hooker. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Hooker's going to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Hooker. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's third and a few inches.
Here we go.
Throwing. Hooker. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Hendon Hooker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second left in the half. On is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Looking to throw on second down. Levis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll run on first down. Saunders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Touchdown, Rams. A.T. Perry, 34 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. The Rams offense and quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Levis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. In motion, the tight end.
On first down, right back to Hall. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Let's go now. Hey, check that. Check, Panther. Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Hall again.
And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 27. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
116 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Here's Hooker.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Now Hooker.
That's caught by Hollister.
And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hall again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Here's Levis. Pass complete there to Nacua.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. The slot man in motion right.
Levis to throw it.
Gets it to Brown, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Levis sets up to throw here.
Going right side here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a give, right side. It's Saunders, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Levis looking to throw.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Perry on the move to the right. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And he is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Levis to throw.
Touchdown! Dawson Knox from 13 yards out.
And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Important extra point up and through. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Hall to start the drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Hooker to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Hooker going to try and throw for it.
He's got a man, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Lloyd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And the Browns